But what we're going to do now is go into hypnosis and have a look at your blocks. Most people have what I call limiting beliefs, blocking thoughts, fear. The biggest fear is rejection. We can spend ages looking at this, but it will always come down to one thing. I'm scared I might get rejected. My customers might hate my product. People might give my book a terrible review. Someone might not like it. And that's true, but someone else might love it. You can't please everyone, but you can please yourself. So we're going to have a look at where you got these beliefs from, because the quickest thing is to just get rid of them. And I'm going to focus a lot on wealth, but if your issue is love or health, when I'm going back, just switch it in your head to something else. Give me a negative thought you think on a regular basis, anyone in this room. Just give me a negative thought. I'm tired. I'm not enough. I'm stressed. Well, people add on, I'm chronically tired. I'm exhausted. I could eat a horse. I've never been enough. And so the mind is going to make that real. How do you flip it? I'm tired becomes, I'm just a little dehydrated. I do need some sleep. Tonight I'm going to get 8 hours sleep and feel amazing. But for the next few hours I can power through this. I'm not enough becomes, of course I'm enough. I'm exhausted becomes the same thing. I'm a little fatigued and I'm going to get a lot of sleep tonight. So we've got to keep flipping our thoughts. So let's go back and find the negative thoughts. Then we're going to flip them. So make yourself comfortable. Getting hypnotized is really easy. I'd like you to really learn this habit and use it a lot because it can change your life. You know, when you're sitting on the tube, you can hypnotize yourself to wake up, to have a great memory for anything you want. I had my daughter under hypnosis, so it's a really powerful thing. So this is how you get hypnotized. You look up like that as if you're looking into your eyebrows. You keep your eyeballs up and you close the lids down. I want you to just practice. Pretend you're trying to look into your very own forehead. So roll your eyes up. Keeping your eyeballs up, close the lids down. So practice until you can do it. It's a question of, normally when people close their eyes, they look down and shut the eyes. But you're going to look up. Keep the eyeballs up, close the lids down. That's how you go into hypnosis. It takes you straight into an alpha brainwave where you are highly suggestible, receptive. Because if you can do that, going into hypnosis will be a dream. Have we all done that? Okay, so now we're going to do it for real. Make sure your phone is switched off, by the way, very important. Make yourself comfortable. Roll up your eyes, just look up. So if you're trying to look into your very own eyebrows, breathe in, breathe out, keep your eyeballs up the whole time, and again, breathe in. Every time you blink, deep, powerful, healing hypnosis is coming upon you. Breathe out, and just one more time, breathe in, keep your eyeballs up, keeping your eyeballs up. As you exhale, close your eyelids right down, all the way down. That's perfect. Just close your eyelids down. Forget all about the position of your eyes. I want you to drop your chin. So you get that very same looking down feeling that you might get as you look over a balcony or look down a flight of stairs. You are looking down 10 steps. You're moving on to step 10 right now as each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 9 and you can see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet treading each step. As you move down, drift down, travel down to an even deeper level. You're taking step 8 and 7. You are going deeper. With every sound you hear as you take step 6, the sound of your breathing is taking you deeper as you take step 5. The sound of your heartbeat is taking you deeper. You're taking step 4. Going deeper into an awareness of yourself, you're taking step 3. As each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 2 and 1, just go deeper, deeper, deeper. And as you go deeper, I want you to go, hey mind, I am ready to go right back and find the blocks. I'm ready, I'm eager, I want you to take me back to any limiting beliefs so I can be free of them. So just say to your mind, I want this, I'm ready, take me back. And once your mind knows that you're ready, of course it's going to take you back. So right now on the count of 5, you are going back. You're going back to a scene, place, event, and time that is all connected to your limiting thoughts, your blocking beliefs about wealth, but it could be about love. As I count backwards, your genius mind's already found the beliefs that have got right in your own way. So on the count of 5, you are going back, all the way back. It's like you're in a time tunnel being pulled backwards, taken backwards. It's like the movie of your entire life is rewinding, and you are becoming younger, smaller, lighter, shorter as you go back to a vivid, vital, crucial scene that is the cause, the reason, the root of your limiting beliefs. On the count of 4, you're becoming younger. On the count of 3, years, months, weeks, days are peeling away from your body. On the count of 2, being pulled back, drawn back. On the count of 1, just be there. As I click my fingers, it's just like you've switched on a television set, or indeed your computer. A picture is filling up the screen, and you are right in the middle of that scene. And as I ask you a question, you know the answer. So here's the first question. This scene where you are now, is it daytime or is it nighttime? Are you inside or outside? Are you on your own or with someone? How old are you about? And here's the only question that matters. This scene where you are now, is it daytime? We already know that. Or nighttime, it's not important. But this scene where you are now, what are you feeling? What are you seeing? What are you experiencing? I want you to feel what you felt. I want you to see what you saw, like it was yesterday. And as I click my fingers, your ears are going to hear exactly what you heard. Here it comes on the count of 1, 2, and 3. Your ears are opening. You can hear something that's said to you, over you, around you, about you, something in your line of hearing that is linked to why you have these limiting beliefs about wealth or love or anything else. I want you to stay in that scene. The word cure comes from the word curious. I want you to be curious. I want you to kind of go, oh, look at that scene. Look at that scene. What did I learn in that scene? What did I hear, see, witness? How did that scene shape me, influence? What did that scene imprint onto me? What did that scene teach me? What did it cost me? What did I learn from that scene? You see, as a child, you learn what you live. So stay in that scene and with fascination, look over it, look around it, look right through it. Look over it, around it, through. We're going to do this at least 2 more times. So stay in that scene for a minute. Look at it with fascination. Even if it's painful, sad, just look at it. And then put it to one side. We're going to do this again. So imagine this is rather like a DVD. You're just putting it to one side. And now you're right back in that time tunnel again. Again, the movie of your life is rewinding. Your brilliant brain is taking you back to a limiting belief, a blocking thought, something you heard, learned, or taught, something you believed that's made you feel you're not worthy of love, not worthy of wealth. You are becoming younger, smaller, lighter, shorter. Years, months, weeks, days are peeling away from your body as you drift right back right now to a vivid, vital, crucial scene. It is all to do with how, where, why you ever got these limiting beliefs, becoming younger, smaller, lighter, shorter, drifting right back right now. Just be there again. It's just like switching on a computer. The scene is warming up. And there you are right in the middle of this scene. And you can remember this scene like it happened yesterday. And you can answer every question. Here they come. This scene where you are now, is it daytime or is it nighttime? Are you inside or outside? Are you on your own or is somebody with you? And here's the only question that matters in this scene. What are you doing? What are you doing? Seeing, feeling. I want you to see what you saw, to feel what you felt. And as I count from 1 to 3, your ears are opening, you can hear exactly what you heard. Something is being said to you, over you, around you, about you. Is deeply connected to these limiting beliefs. Again, look at that scene with fascination, with insight, with curiosity. Curiosity will take you straight to the cure. Be curious about, how did that scene affect you? How did that scene impact you? What did that scene imprint onto you? What does it cost you? What's it done to you? Look over it, look around it, look right through it. Put it to one side like DVD 2, and for the last time we're going to go back. You're going back to a vivid, vital, crucial, significant thing to do with why you believe you're not worth it, why you believe you're not enough, why you believe that what you want is not available to you. You're going back to a vivid, vital, crucial thing connected to your limiting belief that you're not worth it, not deserving of it, not enough for it. Your mind knows exactly which scene you need to see. It's taking you back to it right now. On the count of 5, you are becoming younger, smaller, lighter, shorter. On the count of 4, years, months, weeks, days are peeling away from your body. On the count of 3, you're becoming younger, smaller, lighter, shorter. That movie of your life is rewinding, taking you so far back. On the count of 2, and 1, that movie is stopping. Just be there. This scene in your mind, is it daytime or nighttime? Are you inside or outside? Are you on your own? Or is anybody with you? How old are you about? And here's the only question that counts in this scene. What are you doing? What are you seeing? What are you feeling? What are you experiencing? See what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. Look over, look around, look through that scene. Say to yourself, oh wow, oh yeah, oh of course, look at that scene. That's the scene that gave me these limiting thoughts, these blocking beliefs that made me believe I wasn't worth it. So look at that scene. Look over that scene, look around that scene, and as you look at that scene, I want you to imagine taking the other 2 scenes and holding in your left hand 3 DVDs or 3 photographs, holding these 3 scenes and understanding something. Any kid, any child that saw what you saw, lived what you lived, would have probably acted the way you acted. So put out your left hand and hold these things, and put out your right hand. And I want you to imagine in your right hand is a scene of you today. So just put both your hands in your lap with your palms facing up, as if you're holding them. In your right hand is a picture of you today. In your left hand are these 3 scenes you just took a look at. And it's also you've got ticker tape running between your palms. Your mind is saying, these scenes in your left hand are exactly what's got in your way, what's blocked you. So the scenes in your left hand are showing you what's blocked you for what's going on in your right hand. I need you to understand, how did these scenes shape you? How did they affect you? How did they limit you? What did they cost you? How did they shape you, mold you? How did they leave you with limiting beliefs that I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I'll never get what I want, it's too difficult, it's too hard? Because the truth is, you could not have been born with these beliefs. You acquired them, and as you acquired them, you can become free of them. So just take a minute and look over and around and through those beliefs. How did they shape you? How did they influence you? What did they cost you? And then I want you to imagine why that's not you anymore. So take a minute and I want you to imagine scene 1, that isn't you. Imagine in scene 1. One of my clients told me that she asked her father for money and he said, we don't have it. If I give you money, we can't eat. Never ask. I want, never gets. If you ask, you're humiliating me. So never ask, because I want, never gets. And only people who ask are greedy. So she learned never to ask for anything. But that's a crazy belief, because even in the Bible it says, ask and you shall receive. So if you had a parent who said, never ask, or you shouldn't ask, or I want, doesn't get, you have to go, well, that's not true. I'm going to ask for what I want. So I want you to go back to scene 1. I want you to do this with me. I want you to say out loud. We're talking about scene 1 now. That's not me anymore. Because I'm not 3, because I'm not 5, because I'm not living that life. I don't have to ask my dad for money to buy candy. I don't have to ask if I can watch TV or go out and have a burger or buy something nice. I don't have to ask for anything. So I want you to say out loud, you're going to repeat this after me starting right now. Let's go. That's not me anymore because. It's really important that you complete the statement, I'm listening. And we're going to do this so we've all got it right. We're going to do it again, and this time you're going to shout it out. You're going to say it with unshakable, unwavering conviction and certainty. That's not me anymore because. And if I told you that this technique is so simple but transformational beyond belief, it's one of the techniques we use that's so easy, but it changes people's lives. They get to justify and say why that can't be them anymore. Maybe you had to wear hand-me-downs to go to school, but that's not you. Maybe you got free school lunches. That's not. Maybe you didn't have the nice food that other kids have, but that's not you now. Let's do it one more time. Still in scene 1. That's not me anymore because. Now let's go to scene 2. And no one's listening to you. We're all busy doing this ourselves. I want you to really give it everything you've got. You see, you're kind of telling your mind why the mind is highly patterned, and our job is find the pattern, understand the pattern, change the pattern. We found the pattern, but we're now changing the pattern. You have to change the pattern by saying, that's not me anymore because. But really go for it. Excite your imagination. Use powerful words. Put some strength in your voice, some passion, some excitement. Go to scene 2. And I want you to say, that's not me anymore because. Oh, so much better. Let's do that one more time. Still in scene 2. For the rest of my long, gorgeous life, that cannot be me ever again because. Now let's go to scene 3. Look at scene 3. Take a minute to think about why that can't be you. It couldn't be you. That's not you. It's not even possible to be you. And I want you to say with passion and power in your voice, that's not me anymore because. One more time, still on scene 3. Repeat after me, word for word. For the rest of my long, gorgeous life, that cannot be me ever again, because I want you to imagine you can go back and find that little kid who felt not enough, whose needs were just not met. And when our needs are not met as children, we do one of two things with unbelief. Well, I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to be smart. Someone said to me this week, I watched you on a program and I suddenly realized the thought I thought. I was the second and I'll never be the first. I thought that my entire life. I was the second kid. I can never be the first. And I've never been first to anything because I've got this belief I'll always be second. And that's crazy because I'm my husband's first and only wife. I'm my child's first and only mother, but I always feel second just because I was always told your sister's first and you're second. Sometimes we hear these crazy things and we believe them. When parents say, I love you so much I could eat you. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Do you want to smack? No one says, oh yes, I love one. But we hear crazy things and we think, well, that must be real. So go back and find that child, that little kid that you just met who saw stuff, heard stuff, believed stuff that hurt you. You have to learn what you live. You were a dependent child. And as a dependent child, you depend on other people. And children never work out, oh, my dad's not very bright, my mum's always sad. They go, I'm at fault here. And here's the sad news. When a parent doesn't appear to love their child, the child does not stop loving them. They immediately stop loving themselves. So go and find that little kid, the little baby, the small child that stopped loving themselves. I want you to put your arms around yourself right now. I want you to imagine you're holding that little child and maybe a baby, maybe you're sitting them on your knee because they're a bit older. And I want you to repeat some words that I'm going to say word for word. Again, notice how you feel in your body when you do this. Because even if it feels silly, I can't even tell you how powerful this stuff is, how life-changing it is. I want you to say to that child right now, I am becoming a loving parent to you. No one in the world can play this role of loving parent to you like I can. I love you completely. I love you unconditionally. I'll always have time for you. I've created a place in my life for you. I've created a place in my heart for you. I've created a place in my world for you. And now I'm upgrading you into my world. You can never go back to that other world. Not even in your daydreams. I'm upgrading you into my world. And it's a nicer, safer, better place. While you hold that child in your arms, I want you to think of something. What are the words you never heard? I call it the missing bit. What did you never hear? I never heard I was the favorite ever, and I wanted to hear that so much. But I never did, because I wasn't. What is it you wanted to hear? Was it that you're smart or beautiful or the joy of your parents' life? What did you never hear? What is the missing bit, the empty bit, the words you're still waiting to hear? You see, many of us go through looking for, I'm going to find someone, they're going to fill up, they're going to give me all the words, they're going to fill up the missing bit. And sometimes we do. And sometimes they stay and sometimes they don't. But it's no one else's job to fill up the missing part of you. It's your job. And by the way, you can do it better than anyone. You can do this better than anyone. I want you to imagine if your parent had a degree in raising you, if you had parents who had a degree in raising a happy child, what kind of things would they say to you? They'd probably say, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. How lucky am I to be your parent? So imagine you have got parents who had a degree in raising. What would they say? They say things like, you're smart, you're intelligent. Just watching you gives me so much joy. They'd say, I love you so much, and all your life you're going to find love because you're deeply lovable. So imagine that. Hold that little child and start saying the things that should have been said to you. What should you have heard? What would you have liked to hear? What did you need to hear? Don't wait anymore. Say it now. Keep going. I'm sure you wanted to hear more than one phrase or sentence, so this is your chance.
You are the light and life.
You see, the job of a parent, although most of us aren't taught this, the job of a parent is to raise your child's self-esteem. By the way, that's the job of a school too, but you'd never know it because they're so busy getting marked on how smart the kids are. But the job of a parent is to raise a child's self-esteem. The job of a school is to send children out with healthy self-esteem. So if you had a teacher who knew their job was to raise your self-esteem, what would they say to you? What would they say? Say it now. See, we all want to hear the same things. I love you, you're worthy of love, you're smart, you're amazing, you're wonderful. We all need to hear that. And some of us never hear it, but today is the time to do it. So I want you to now repeat after me. I am lovable. I am enough. I'm worthy. I'm significant. I matter. I'm lovable. And if you want to quantify it here like this, let's do it now. I'm lovable because I'm lovable. I'm enough because I'm enough. I'm significant because I'm significant. I matter because I matter. I'm gifted. I'm talented. I have something amazing to offer the world. And now you have that 3-step process. Now you're in hypnosis. Let's go back to where we started. I want you again to say, I'm worthy of. I'm deserving of. I'm worth and I deserve. And imagine again you have that screen in front of you, that screen where you can take a look at what you require. What do you require? What do you desire? What do you want? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? The thing that you want so much, tremendous wealth, phenomenal success, a love that stays with you forever, health that makes you live until you're in your hundreds, whatever it is that you require, look over and around and through what you require, because what you require absolutely requires something of you. What do you require? What does your heart need? What would make your heart sing? What would make you feel that your life was amazing? What would complete you? What would give you everything? What were you put on the planet to do? Because everyone has a gift. And what you're meant to do lies directly behind, is connected to what you love to do between the age of 7 and 14 or 5 and 15. What you are meant to do, your unique gift, your unique skill set, is all linked to what you love, what makes your heart sing. What you loved at these key ages between 7 and 14 or thereabouts. So keep looking at the thing that you require. And I want to open out your hands into that receiving position. And just imagine, what does it feel like to have that thing? And if you can't feel it, I have no idea, then spend longer until you do know, because you've got to feel it. What does it feel like to have someone love you so much that you go to bed and wake up in the arms of someone that loves you, that you only know love? What does it feel like to have so much success, have a company where people love your products, can't wait, would pay you more, where you're busy, everyone loves what you're selling, they love you, maybe you're a coach or a mentor, but they love you. Maybe there's a book you're about to write that your audience can't wait to read. What does it feel like? I want you to really feel it. Feel it in your body. What does it feel like to wake up knowing that you're living your life's purpose, that you're doing something that makes your heart sing, but that other people love too? And what does it look like? What does that look like for you? What does it look like? Do you have a business? Do you work from home? What are you doing with your wealth? Who is benefiting from you having wealth? Who benefits? Because the more people you can come up with, the more likely you are to create phenomenal wealth. Because when you think of, well, it looks like that and it feels like that, it feels like I never need to look at the price label ever again. That feels good. And it looks like me really looking after myself, eating better food, taking myself to the gym, getting enough sleep, helping other people. What does it look like and feel like? Make sure you really notice what it looks like and feels like. What does it sound like? When people say, oh, I love this product, I would have paid more. This is worth every penny. People say all the time, I would have paid you anything for that session. It was worth everything. And that's a lovely thing to hear. Imagine you hear that. You're worth everything. What does it look like, feel like, sound like? What is this? We talk a lot about the smell of money. I can taste the money. I can smell the money. So use those senses. What does it smell like? What does it smell like to lie skin to skin with someone that just adores you and is adored by you? What does it smell like when you have all that clean, fresh money? Or your house always smells lovely? Use all your senses, because you have to make this familiar. What it looks like, feels like, sounds like, smells. If you can't make it familiar, then it's going to be unfamiliar. And what we're doing now is the mind likes what is familiar. That's a fact. Make this more and more familiar. You can drop into this every day for just a minute. It doesn't take long at all. And if you have any doubts about, oh yeah, this doesn't work for me, I want you to move from side to side. Just move 2 inches to the left, 2 inches to the right. Just moving from the waist to the shoulder. I want you to feel as if you're moving, you are erasing, eradicating, eliminating and ending blocking thoughts. You're letting them go. You're letting them move out of your body, move out of your mind. You're just letting them go. You can erase, eradicate, eliminate any negative thought by flipping it. Who's going to listen to me? Why wouldn't someone listen to me? I've got something to say. Who's going to love me? Who couldn't love me? I'm a lovable person. So let those negative thoughts go. And now I want you to move on to step 3. You know your worth, that you know what it looks like. What are you going to do? What you require something of you. You've got to show people who you are. Show them what you've got. Show them your dream, your goal, your business plan. Show them yourself. Show them your beautiful heart. Whatever you require, it requires something to complete the loop. You know your worth, that you know what you want. And now go out and see yourself getting exactly what you want, because what you want does want you. In fact, what you want absolutely wants you. And what you are moving towards is moving towards you. And as you don't, success doesn't come to you, you go to it. So what you want wants you. What you are moving towards is moving towards you. And as you go to success, it certainly comes to you. So look at what you're going to do, how you're going to think. What are you going to do? The best plan in the world is not going to work if you don't. What are you going to do? What action do you have to take? I meet people every day. I've written a book where it's in a drawer. It's been there for 10 years. I got a great idea. I never took it to market. I could be rejected. No one can reject you except for you. And every day when you go, I'm enough, I'm lovable, I matter, I'm significant, you become rejection proof. Let's do it again. Repeat after me. I'm enough.
I'm enough.
I am significant. I matter. I'm lovable. Just the way I am. I have a gift. I have a talent. I was given that talent. And now I'm going to monetize it. So let's do one more 3-step process. Take a minute. What is your gift? What makes your heart sing? What do you feel good doing? What did you love doing as a child? Because you're here on the planet to find your gift. That's step 1, find your gift. And when you found your gift, it's not hard to find your gift. What makes your heart sing? What gives you joy? What do you love so much? If you won the lottery, you'd still do it. What do you love? When you found that, here's step 2. You now have to perfect that gift. How can you perfect your gift and get better at it? Well, there are millions of YouTube tutorials. There are millions of books. There are millions of ways for you to learn how to perfect your gift. Whatever your gift is, you can be even better at it. So when you've done step 2, you can go to step 3, which is monetize your gift. Who would have thought you could make $1 million shaping eyebrows or designing sneakers? People all over the world have found their gift, perfected their gift, and made so much money because they found their gift and they perfected it. They became amazing at it. And then they took it to market. And when you do what you love and love what you do, it feels amazing. And now you know that you're enough, that you matter, that you're significant. You can find your gift, and you can learn how to perfect your gift, how you can always get better, how you can improve it even more. And then you can take that to market and monetize it. So just let yourself go deeper for just a few minutes. Just take a few minutes to think about what you can do, how you can get rid of limiting beliefs, blocking thoughts, how you can flip them, how you can praise yourself every day. How can you make what is unfamiliar familiar, like praise and taking action? How can you make good stuff familiar? Praise, taking action, believing in yourself. And how can you make negative stuff unfamiliar, like procrastination, self-sabotage, and not believing in yourself? It's a choice. It's a choice that says recognize the pattern. Here we go again. Find the pattern, understand the pattern, change the pattern. Find the pattern of not accepting praise because it's unfamiliar. So we found the pattern, recognize, but now we have to change it. Say, I'm going to just let praise in. Find the pattern, understand the pattern, but then change the pattern. So in a minute we're going to come back to full awareness and do some Q&A, but just take a few more minutes. Just take a few minutes to find your pattern. Understand that pattern and smash that pattern. Erase that pattern, eliminate that pattern, end that pattern, and add in a new one. And how you end that pattern is by saying, I'm enough. I am worthy, I matter, I'm significant, I'm lovable. So one more time, we've all found the pattern. We understand the patterns to protect us, keep us safe. But today we get to smash the pattern. Let's do it one more time. I want you to shout out, I am enough. I am enough. I've always been enough. I've always been enough. I was born enough. I was born enough. I'll be enough till the day I die. I'll be enough till the day I die. And now I know that I'm enough. The whole world knows it too. The whole world knows it. It's my job to know I'm enough. It's my job to know I'm enough. And I do that job so well. I am lovable. I'm significant. I matter. I have a gift. And I'm ready to share it with the world. Because I'm worth it. So we're going to do one more thing, just for the last couple of minutes before our Q&A. The words that follow I am will follow you. your entire life. The words that go after I am will go after you. So when you go, I am amazing, I am lovable, I am worthy, they go after you. When you go, well, I'm a bit rubbish really, I'm not great at speaking to people, I'm just a dead loss, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm insecure. The words that go after I am go after you. The words that follow I am follow you. So I'm going to do 5 I am statements. You're going to do 5 more. 5 of the I ams you should have heard when you were a kid and you can hear now. So let's do. I am lovable.
I am lovable.
I am amazing.
I am amazing.
I am significant. I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am phenomenal.
I am phenomenal.
And now do 5 or 10 more of your own I ams right now. I want you to state it, embody it, affirm it. And then when you're ready, you can get ready to come back in, but do one thing. Don't be one of those people who went to that talk, it was quite nice, I learned some stuff. I want you to apply it, do it. There are people that do and people that just observe. Be the doer. Every day you get the chance in your shower to go, I matter, I'm lovable. When you're boiling the kettle, when you're waiting for the toaster to pop, when you're in the gym doing some lunges, you get to use that time to go, I am worthy, deserving, lovable, significant, amazing, talented, gorgeous, phenomenal, awesome. Take your pick. But whatever you add to I am is going to add you. Whatever you follow I am with is going to follow you. Whatever you put after I am is going to go with you and after you. So JFD. Just freaking do it. Don't talk about it and just do it. JFD. Just freaking do it. So when you're ready, just slowly, calmly, easily, just come back into the room.